Hi, it's Heather Beekler with Heather Beekler Art, and I'm excited today to be back in the studio. It's been a little bit, and I'm kind of a little bummed. My sister just got me a microphone to use in my videos, and of course I left it at home, but I kind of wanted to show you today how much work it takes to have the studio go from a gallery setup to a studio setup so I can work. So first, when I came into the studio, I cleaned off all the paintings on the top of the table so I could have workspace. I moved all the 12x12s from the holiday sale over here. And now I pretty much have to take everything in the shelf and get it out so I can use it. And these are heavy, like these are really heavy, so I'll probably disrupt the gallery below me, but I do have to get these paints out. And I am pretty messy when I work, so I'm gonna go ahead and line this table with this super thick drop cloth. Just realized nobody wants to watch from my backside. Some new gel mediums, and I got these great little artist tapes. I love how nice and thin this is gonna be. This is gonna be really exciting to do super detailed work. I still have a couple of these wooden hearts, so I think I'm gonna experiment a little bit today with these. And then I'm waiting, I should have 20 more 12x12s coming today, but for right now I have 4. So I'll get started with these. So now that I got this, I don't actually know how I'm gonna get this open. I know how to open these, but I don't know how to open this. Is that directions? Okay, directions. Cannot be this last part. Ta-da. Totally not what I expected, but I think I'm gonna really enjoy like how much texture I'm gonna be able to get here. It's like, it's so nice and creamy. It's like snow-tipped mountains in Colorado. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get crazy and do another glitter heart today. Glitter is very dangerous. We all know once you have glitter, it is everywhere. Look at the state of these brushes. I work really super aggressively, so I go through my brushes so quickly that sometimes I just buy brushes from the hardware store because otherwise it gets too expensive. But yeah, I just store them pretty fast. That's the fun part. So yeah, I'm gonna take some risk and use the glitter again. Here comes the fun part. So I definitely do not recommend using this, but the effect is super cool. Here's the heart, coated it with glitter, trying to control my mess. I'm just painting my size black on these 12x12s. I do have another big gallery show in P-Town coming up in the spring. I'll keep you posted on that, but the 12x12s did really well down there last year, I think, because it is such a tourism type town. You know, people can fit these in their suitcase easily. However, I do ship. I have shipped even all the way to Switzerland. But I do love the 12x12s. I just think it's important to make sure artwork is accessible to everyone, which is why these are a third of my price point. Ton of stuff prepping, ready to go, getting ready for my next big gallery show. It's day 2. I'm excited to be headed back to the studio. see what happened with the glitter last night. Excited to be back, get some work done today, so I'll keep you posted. So I'm in the studio. The glitter looks okay, so I think I'm going to be good. I'm going to put some resin on it today, which maybe should not have worn my hair down. But anyway, it's still all going to work out. I'm trying out the new mic my sister got me, so we'll see how it goes. So trying out the mic, and I'm not sure why my camera's not following me, but with the mic, you probably just hear how often I curse. I have to find my measuring cups because I'm going to coat these with resin, and you have to be very, very precise. So I'm at the end of the day at my studio, probably stay here a little bit longer. I decided to do some resin pieces, which means I'll be checking for drips because I do not like drips on my resin pieces. I know a lot of resin artists don't mind it, but I don't like the way it looks when it's not flush up against the wall. But I'll show you what I worked on today. So since I'd already made a mess with the resin, I decided to go ahead and do a couple canvas pieces. I would not recommend using resin on canvas. I would only use wood panels, but these are so small, they're 12 by 12s, that I think it's not going to matter. Otherwise, you would just get a pool of resin in the middle of your canvas because it's self-leveling. Also, so this is just what the studio looks like when I'm working. So I've got the paints, my brushes, different types of paints, canvas ready to go. Big mess over here, but it's a fun mess. Took the tape off these. I think they're going to cure and look really great. So working with the resin, even though it can be messy and extremely time consuming and frustrating, especially when you get it on you or your hair or your clothes, because it does not really come out, but I just love the effects. I think it's well worth it in the end. Also, just a little couple tips. It is important that the temperature in your studio be like in the mid 70s. You don't want it too hot or too cold to change how the resin will cure. And they do say it should be fully solid by 24 to 48 hours. And I know they always say that you have a pot life of like 45 minutes to an hour to work, but I've never found that to be true. I found that you have to be done in about 20 minutes, so it just solidifies and you pretty much have a hot mess immediately. So I've got a few of my other resin pieces behind me. You can see just like, it really makes the color pop and looks nice in a modern condo. So again, it's Heather with Heather Beekler Art, and thank you for being with me a second day in my studio.